Listen to me like an athlete. She sit with the G's. They seen the way.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 56. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I'm not sure if there is anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Fire down these two.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Second and 7.
Yellow. At 57.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Yellow, yellow. Our side.
Now it's P-Rock. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Our side.
On the ground, this is P-Rock.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll throw on first down with Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run with Cook. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. To throw is Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be... Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Now Allen. This one caught at the 4. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it is Hopkins. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Mahomes. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. What can they do here? This is third and forever. To throw is Mahomes. Working across the field, completes this one to Hopkins. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Mahomes. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bills.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Allen will throw. That's caught. It's Amari. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now Allen on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On the carry, it's Cook. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Alert, alert, alert! Alert!
They'll try and run here with Cook. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on third and 1. Here's Cook. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Middle. 5 wide. That's it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Yellow. Right side.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's second and 9.
Hey, Ripley. Right side.
Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll try to run for it. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
He-Rock. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Second down, goal to go. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, Dallas. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
That ground move.